Just being a part of the nation, being able to put on the silver and black, can't help but want to be a part of it.
It comes through and they got him. Wilkins for a second.
What's up, Raider Nation? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new to this channel and you would like to support the channel, please think about hitting that subscribe button, and you can now become a member of this channel. And please leave me a comment. I'll definitely respond to you guys. And one last thing, please like this video so we can get to our goal of at least 200 likes, everybody. Well, Raider Nation, we're almost to the draft. We're about 2 weeks away. We're well into free agency, and there's plenty of free agents still out there that I believe that can add to this team and that could really help this Raiders team as a whole. Now, as far as the whole AFC West as a whole, I would like to believe that the Raiders are the most improved team coming off of the beginning of last year. Since the beginning of last year, the Raiders have now got a new head coach in Antonio Pierce. We're out with that idiot Josh McDaniels and with his play calling. Now we have a real play caller in Luke Getsy. Now, people are going to hear me say a real play caller, and they're going to be like, what the hell do you mean? He was with the Chicago Bears, and he sure as hell didn't do a good job. That's because, Matt Eberflus, the head coach of the Bears, really didn't let him do his thing. But now with the Raiders, I believe Antonio Pierce is going to give him the playbook, give him everything that he wants, and he's going to be able to call his own plays and do really what he wants with this Raiders offense. Antonio Pierce is a defensive coach, so he's going to have his head in the defensive meetings. And really with Patrick Graham, their defense is going to take another step to a whole new level, I believe, next year. As far as this AFC West, I believe that every other team other than the Raiders regressed. Just look at the Chiefs. Yes, they won the Super Bowl, but they went ahead and traded L'Jarius Sneed to the Tennessee Titans. They re-signed Chris Jones, but really the only big move they made was that they signed Hollywood Brown, and a lot of people want to say that, hey, he's going to be that missing piece to that Chiefs offense that they've been missing, and I don't believe so. If he was so good, why is he on his third team in about 5 or 6 years? If he was that good, he would have never left the Baltimore Ravens. He went to Arizona, and now he has signed with the Kansas City Chiefs. If he was really that good, he wouldn't be on that many teams in that short period of time. As far as Rashid Rice, we all know what he did. He was caught in a hit and run, and he bounced from his car, and I hope he gets some type of disciplinary action. Right now there's an open investigation with him, so there's really not too much to talk about when it comes to him, but I do believe that he deserves to be in trouble at some point. He should definitely be suspended for some portion of the season. As far as the Chargers, the Chargers went ahead and hired Jim Harbaugh, one of the better coaches in the NFL. Everywhere he's gone, they've succeeded, and they improved magnificently in his first year. So I believe the Chargers are going to be better, but it's going to take them a few years to get better. They are in a rebuild mode this year. They lost both of their top 2 receivers in Mike Williams. He is now a New York Jet, and they traded away Keenan Allen to the Chicago Bears. So I believe that the Los Angeles Chargers are going to take a big step back from last year. And as far as the Denver Broncos, we all know they're the laughingstock of our division. They're the worst team in the division. They are in complete rebuild mode. They went ahead and released Russell Wilson, so they're in salary cap hell. They went ahead and traded Jerry Jeudy, and they really don't have that many offensive weapons outside of Cortland Sutton. So as far as this AFC West as a whole, I believe that the Raiders are really the only team that improved this offseason. I don't believe the Chiefs really improved by adding Hollywood Brown. He's not even that good of a receiver. Yes, he's a deep threat, but statistically, he hasn't made that much of an impact on all the teams he's been on. You give him Patrick Mahomes, and I don't think he's going to take that much of a big leap this year. I believe that the Raiders are the most improved team. We retained Patrick Graham. We went ahead and made Antonio Pierce the official head coach of this team. We signed the biggest free agent out there in Christian Wilkins. Chris Jones wasn't a free agent. He never hit free agency. The Kansas City Chiefs were able to re-sign him, and the number one sought-out defensive player was Christian Wilkins, and lo and behold, he became a Las Vegas Raider. We went ahead and signed Gardner Minshew to be the backup. I believe Aiden O'Connell is going to be the starter come day one. It's his job to lose. He went 3-1 down the stretch. He didn't throw any interceptions his last 5 games. And quite frankly, I believed he was the second best rookie quarterback behind CJ Stroud. Give him a full offseason with this Raiders team as a whole, with Devontae, with Jacoby Myers. I believe he's going to be a hell of a lot better than he was last year. Coming out of college, he had the record for the most highest completion percentage as a college quarterback. He beat Drew Brees' Purdue record in the most highest percentage of completed passes. So I believe this guy can take care of the ball. Last year he was a rookie and he was thrown in through the fire with a first-time play caller in Bo Hardegree. Give him a full offseason, practicing with his number one receiver in Davante Adams, with Luke Getsy truly believing in him. I don't believe that Josh McDaniels and Bo Hardegree truly believed in AOC. Give him a full offseason with Luke Getsy, and I believe he's going to be a hell of a lot better than he was last year. We also signed Alexander Madison, and we released Josh Jacobs. We didn't re-sign him. He went ahead and signed with the Green Bay Packers. I believe Zeus and Alexander Madison are going to be a good 1-2 punch. No one can replace Josh Jacobs. He was a cornerstone of this franchise for many years. And like I said, I don't believe anyone can replace him. But with the 1-2 punch with Zeus and Madison, I believe it'll be just on par with what Josh Jacobs was bringing to the table each week. We re-signed Amir Abdullah, who's a great blocking running back, and he can also catch out of the backfield. I don't believe he's going to get that many touches running the ball, but he can catch and he can receive some yards. So like I said, Raider Nation, I truly believe that the Raiders are the best team that have improved this offseason in the AFC West. Now, we still have a lot of catching up to do to dethrone the Kansas City Chiefs from that AFC West title, but I truly believe that the Raiders are well on their way to doing that. It remains to be seen what we do with that 13th overall pick. A lot of people want us to go ahead and trade up and get Jaden Daniels. A lot of mock drafts are saying that the Raiders are going to move up and get Jaden Daniels. I believe so. But that's only if he makes it to the 3rd overall pick. If JJ McCarthy goes 2, if Caleb Williams goes 1, then I believe the Raiders got to bet the farm and go get him a Jaden Daniels. If they do that, I truly believe the Raiders are in prime position to dethrone these Kansas City Chiefs from the AFC West and really give us our first AFC division title in over 20 years. I believe our Raiders defense is a top 5 defense with all the additions we have. We could possibly go get a Stephon Gilmore, who's the number 1 free agent still out there. There's a Justin Simmons, there's an Xavier Howard still out there. So there's plenty of players that the Raiders could sign after the draft that I believe that will improve this defense as a whole. Let me know in the comments, how do you guys feel? Do you believe that the Raiders are the most improved team in this AFC West? Like I said, Raider Nation, I truly believe so. Leave me a comment, like this video, and if you're not subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. And until next time, Raider Nation, peace.